What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Now, I had to make this follow-up video, and sometimes doing these videos, you get the opportunity to just be like, I told you so. And it just so happens that I just made the video yesterday, posted it up on Instagram, or at least the picture of it, and kind of explained my standpoint. And in the video I posted on YouTube, I elaborated. It was regarding Amir Khan, and I told you how he potentially fucked up. And it just so happens that today he released a series of tweets, and basically I call it a Twitter rant, little meltdown. Again, a series of tweets where, let me read what he said. He said, "Good luck to Maidana against Mayweather. Can I apologize to the thousands of people who are let down? You, me, and everyone wanted the Mayweather fight. He's running scared. No response from Mayweather or his team. Fight's not happening. I should have taken the title fight last December against Alexander." And this is precisely what I told you in the video that I posted the day before Amir Khan tweeted these things. So I don't know, maybe Amir Khan or one of his people listened to the video. I don't know. Maybe he just came to the same conclusion. And it's just, like I said, one of those opportunities where you could just be like, I told you so. Amir Khan fatally fucked up when he did not take the Devin Alexander fight. He got wind that he was in talks to fight Mayweather. You know Mayweather is finicky and kind of tries to use his power as leverage or whatever. He is the dominant earner in the sport. But at the end of the day, you have to go on with your career as an individual. You can't let any boy, girl, man, or woman, dog, anything stand in the way of your own livelihood. Take care of you. He has a wife now, Amir Khan, and take care of your family. You know what I'm saying? You can't sit up here waiting for like, oh, hey, might get the Mayweather fight. And if you look at it, you got guys like Danny Garcia, who has definitely been linked to a Mayweather fight. He really cleared at 140. There's not too many fights that are feasible left for him. He beat pretty much the guys that are available, that were considered the best. He beat the Amir Khans. He beat Eric Morales, who's a living legend, Hall of Famer, future Hall of Famer. He beat the Zab Judah, the seasoned veteran that had the style to beat him but didn't pull it off. He beat the Lucas Matisse, the killer, with the devastating power, with two controversial losses to Devin Alexander and Zab Judah. So a lot of people thought Lucas should have been undefeated given those circumstances. So he really did what he can do. And the only other real competition is like maybe a Kareem Mayfield, who's at top rank, so we don't know if that fight would happen. Plus he has a tough task against Delorme coming up in March. Or maybe a Lamont Peterson, but he already beat the guy that beat the guy. He already beat Matisse, who devastatingly beat Lamont Peterson. So styles make fights. It could be a different fight, Danny Garcia and Peterson, but not too many options at 140. So point being, a lot of people are saying that he needs to move up. He looks like he could fill out at welterweight and move up and fight Floyd Mayweather, potentially. They're like, oh, I see his skill and that kind of thing. So Danny Garcia is slated to fight Mauricio Herrera in Puerto Rico. Again, his name has been thrown around in the mix into the Mayweather sweepstakes gumbo, and he's still going forth with his career. And that's no different from anyone else. Amir Khan, if you have the skills to beat Mayweather, you honestly feel like, just listen, just hear me out. If you feel you have the skills to beat Floyd Mayweather, then why in the fuck would you not fight Devin Alexander, who is, if anything, maybe a more watered down version of Mayweather? I mean, there's not many pound for pound lists that I've seen that place Devin Alexander above Mayweather. I mean, that's a fact. I mean, what pound for pound list says Devin Alexander is a more complete fighter than Floyd Mayweather? And if you have one, please cite the source, put a link so I can see. So again, Floyd Mayweather and Amir Khan is making a case saying I could beat Mayweather and it's speed and he's running scared, he's ducking, he's cherry picking, etc. So realistically, if that's the case, and Mayweather is the top of the food chain, so to speak, when it comes to fights, you got Pacquiao and Mayweather. They're the top guys who have proven time and time again they're not to be fucked with at that division. You know what I'm saying? So they've proven that elite status. So my point being, Amir Khan, you think you could beat Floyd Mayweather, then why the fuck would you pull out of the Devin Alexander fight, who, by most people's admission, by most critics who really follow the sport, will say he's not as complete as Floyd Mayweather? Why would you pull out of the fight? If you could beat Mayweather, then you could beat Devin Alexander. So it really doesn't make sense. And again, if he would have fought Devin Alexander in December as planned, there was a good build up to that fight. Devin Alexander and his trainer were talking shit about Khan. There were some racial remarks made. Devin Alexander had a belt that he defended against Lee Purdy, Randall Bailey, and he was there right for the taking. Like I said, if you could beat Mayweather, then you could beat Devin Alexander. And then you let Sean Porter steal your thunder. Sean Porter did beat Devin Alexander. So the point being, what is the point for pulling out of the Devin Alexander fight if you could beat a fighter who is better than Devin Alexander, which is Floyd Mayweather? You know what I'm saying? So it doesn't make sense. There is no real gamble because you feel you could beat Floyd Mayweather. Then there's not really a gamble by fighting Devin Alexander because you should know you're going to win, if that makes any sense to you guys. And apparently Devin Alexander seen the post where I was talking about Khan should have fought him, and he agreed and liked it because he started following me and liked the post. And it's true. I mean, it's absolutely true. That's why I made the video and this video regarding it. So I just think he should have did it. And even beyond that, he should have, that would have gave him a test at welterweight so he could test his power, see how making the weight is. Just get used to it. Get used to it and get used to putting the weight on. I mean, I really don't like encourage any fighter to move up from 140 in their very first fight at welterweight, especially when they have issues in the past where they appear like they're chinny, to fight an elite fighter just right off the bat, like a Pacquiao or Mayweather. I don't think that's really wise for your career. So any way you slice it, Devin Alexander would have been a great opportunity for Amir Khan. He could have got the belt if he beat Devin Alexander. He could have tested the weight and seen how he felt, how he was moving, test his speed, his power, see how it felt to actually fight 7 pounds heavier than what he had been fighting, see how he takes a punch at welterweight. And then another thing, Devin Alexander is not the largest puncher. He's not the biggest puncher. He's not a Keith Thurman or somebody who's like Gennady Golovkin just like knocking everybody out. So that would have been a good test and it would have helped acclimate him. Like Robert Guerrero, he put himself in a position to be Floyd's mandatory, but he had 2 solid performances at welterweight. So by the time he had the Mayweather fight, like if you watch Robert Guerrero in his fight with Celtic Iden, his body did not look as filled in as it did in the Berto fight or the Mayweather fight. He looked pretty fucking big in the Berto fight, and he also looked pretty big in the Mayweather fight. But in the Celtic Iden, he just looked kind of soft, and he didn't really look like he filled in and made the weight the same way. So again, it made more sense for Amir Khan to continue fighting Devin Alexander. You feel you could beat Mayweather, then you should be able to beat Devin Alexander, get the belt off him. Now you have some bargaining chips. And it feels like Amir Khan is understanding that. He feels he's been toyed with, and Mayweather did the poll and got his hopes up. And now, like they said on Friday, oh, he gonna cry in the car. So he's just upset about it because you let your career be put on pause by another motherfucker. Like, you don't do that. I would have been like, fuck Mayweather. Just like Danny Garcia. Danny Garcia said he's not ready or in a rush to move up to welterweight, and he's going to pursue his own career. He's going to create his own path. That's what Amir Khan should do. That's what everyone should do. I mean, Keith Thurman says he wants a Mayweather fight. Luis Collazo wants a Mayweather fight. Everybody wants a fucking Mayweather fight. Gennady Golovkin. I don't suggest any of those dudes. Luis Collazo, if you have an opportunity to fight Danny Garcia, Keith Thurman, take that shit. And good luck to you. You know what I'm saying? If Gennady Golovkin has the opportunity to fight a Peter Quillen or a Daniel Gill or Kirkland, take that. You don't sit around waiting for a Mayweather fight that may or may not come. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like waiting at the bus stop and you haven't checked the hours. You don't know if they come on Sundays. Like, it's stupid. Who's gonna fucking wait at a bus stop idly hoping they come? Like, I know I got places to be, but let me not research and just wait at this fucking bus stop. It just doesn't make sense. So I think Amir Khan is realizing that now. He's been fucked with. Mayweather did this poll, got his hopes up, and it doesn't look like he's going to be fighting him. I don't know. Maybe Floyd Mayweather being his own boss and being him, maybe he'll pull a rabbit out the hat and be like, ha ha, it was all a mind game. I really am fighting Amir Khan. But even if that's the case, Floyd Mayweather has already won round one, and that's the psychological round before they even start to fight, before the press conferences. If Floyd Mayweather fights Amir Khan right now, he's already one step ahead. He already took some of Amir Khan's confidence by making him worry, and it's similar to if you watch Amir Khan and Danny Garcia leading up to that fight. Angel Garcia was really in Amir Khan's head. He was trying to play it cool, like ES News, Ellie Seckback, shout out to Ellie, had some videos up there before the fight, and Angel got under his skin. There's no doubt about it. Angel got under his skin. He was saying all kinds of extra shit. I never met a Pakistani that could fight, and all kinds of racist remarks and stuff like that, and it really got under his skin. So he was like, after I knock out your son, am I still going to be overrated? Like, he was really pissed. You can hear it in his voice. Amir Khan wanted to make an example out of Danny Garcia. He wanted to punish Danny Garcia because he was like, oh, will I still be, like, he was fucking pissed. And that was the first step in the undoing of Amir Khan in that fight, because he got a little bit too overconfident and got caught with something, and then he ended up not being able to fully recover from it in the following round. So he got caught in the third round and wasn't able to fully recover in the fourth round. But the first step towards that deconstruction was Angel Garcia talking that shit to him and getting under his skin. So even if Mayweather chooses Amir Khan, he's already under his skin. He already has like the first check mark in the books. He's already won the psychological warfare round. I actually feel bad for Khan at this point, because I feel he's kind of delusional in terms of, like, I feel he thinks he's entitled based on his popularity, and he really had his hopes up thinking that this fight was going to go. I mean, I don't agree with Mayweather. I mean, the whole poll was stupid, and I told you, it looked like it was rigged from the beginning. It was just like, if he doesn't pick Khan or Maidana, like, it's a waste of everybody's time. So I feel Khan. I feel where he's coming from. But part of that blame needs to be placed on Amir Khan and his handlers, because they should have never allowed for their fighter to be that inactive. Amir Khan, if he's the superstar that he says he is, you can't allow that. It's similar to you look at Canelo versus Trout. Initially, that was going to be on the Mayweather card. There was a disagreement, and they didn't like Canelo wasn't feeling Mayweather, so he pulled off of the Mayweather card because Mayweather wouldn't guarantee him a fight. And he was like, fuck it, I'm not playing these games. I'm a big enough star. I want to fight Trout by myself on my own card in Texas. Make it happen, Golden Boy. And he pulled out of the Mayweather because he couldn't get that in writing, basically, from Mayweather that he would secure a fight if he fought Trout on his card. So he said, fuck it, I'm going to go my own route. And that was a bold move from Canelo, and it worked out in his favor, because in the Austin Trout-Canelo fight, he showed that he is a superstar. He's a rock star. Whether you think he's overrated, he's a bum, or he ain't fought nobody, Canelo has star power. And he showed that. There's like 40,000 plus people. And I understand the politics of boxing. I understand some of the tickets were probably given away for free, or some of them were given away for like real cheap, $100. But still, even if unless they gave away like 39.5, you know what I mean, 39K tickets, that's still a lot of fucking people for a 22-year-old, 23-year-old to have that type of turnout. It just is. So, like I said, unless all 40,000 of those tickets were given for free, Canelo has star power. So, I mean, I would advise Amir Khan, he should have did the same thing. Do the Canelo route. Be like, fuck Mayweather. I'm doing my own shit. fuck you. You know what I mean? That's what I would do straight up. I'm not waiting around for no motherfucking other grown ass man. I just don't got time. And I'm not gonna wait around, and I wouldn't suggest someone do that. So let me know what you guys think. Amir Khan basically had a Twitter meltdown. Doesn't think he's getting the fight. Thinks Mayweather wasted his time. Leave a comment. Let me know what you guys think. As always, hate, comment, or subscribe. Till next video, it's Ego signing off.